The Iditarod gets underway in Alaska this weekend. Zelda here may not be a contender, but she's certainly a winner in her owner's heart. But just whose idea was that this is man's best friend? Here's the team from Fast Draw, Josh Landis and Mitch Butler.
I'm hanging out here in Nome, Alaska today with a sled dog team. This is the state that I grew up in, and it's where the Iditarod sled dog race is run every year, where people and dogs come together to work as one. It's an inspiring sight of incredible teamwork. But how did dogs and people become so close? And who's really in charge here? Did we train dogs, or did dogs train us?
Those dogs are working pretty hard, Mitch, but I can't quite say the same thing here. I'm at a doggy daycare center in New York, where I can make a convincing argument that it's the dogs who are in charge, and that they have us trained very well.
From here, it looks like the people trained the dogs. We get these animals to pull us across 1,000 miles of ice and snow.
I don't know, Mitch. It's looking from here like these dogs trained people. Some of these guys wear designer outfits. They get massages and haircuts. The full VIP treatment.
Scientists know that people and dogs first got together around 15,000 years ago. That's when their eyes first met across the campfire.
That's when the training of humans began.
You mean the training of the dogs, right?
No, the training of the people. You know, I wonder what they were thinking 15,000 years ago sitting at that campfire.
Well, I'll tell you what the human was probably thinking. He was like, I could train this animal to protect me while I sleep. He could scare off those little critters that have been eating my food, and he could help me hunt. And you know what? If it doesn't work out between us, I could always eat him. I'm a caveman. It's a cruel world. He looks tasty.
Maybe. But I'll tell you what that dog was probably thinking. He was thinking, I can train that human. His food smells pretty good, and I could get used to sitting by that fire. And if it doesn't work out, I can always eat him.
Dogs developed an incredible ability to read humans. One study finds that they pick up on facial expression better than more intelligent creatures like chimpanzees.
That relationship was so important, people were traveling and migrating with dogs more than 10,000 years ago.
They came to this continent over the Bering Land Bridge and through Alaska, which is exactly where I did that dog sledding last year.
This love story for the ages, like most love affairs, doesn't come cheap. Americans own more than 70 million dogs and spend billions of dollars a year on them. But these dogs don't hunt or pull sleds. Their job is to be adorable.
I still think that people have the better side of the bargain. I bet the dogs would agree with me. Let's ask one. See?
He's a dog. He didn't say anything.
You just weren't listening, Josh.
It's impossible to know who asked who on that first date, or even who's in charge today. But the important thing is, we're in it together now.